What would happen if you stopped drinking water for 30 days? I'm not talking about dying of thirst. I'm talking about replacing every drop of plain water with soda, coffee, and energy drinks. You might think you can hack your biology, but the truth is, by day 30, the damage to your internal organs would be terrifying. Let's imagine you tried this. The first week is what we call the sugar moon phase. You'd feel amazing. Instead of tasteless water, you're flooding your system with caffeine and sugar. You'd sail right through that PM afternoon slump, feeling hyper alert and energized. You'd think the hydration rules were a total myth, but this feeling is a biological trick. Your body is rapidly burning through its water reserves, and you're just masking the symptoms with stimulants. By day 8, the illusion would completely shatter. You'd wake up with a headache that feels like a vice grip tightening around your temples. This isn't a normal headache. It's a deep, throbbing pressure behind your eyes. You'd reach for your morning coffee, but this time, it would only make the pain sharper. Here's why: coffee and soda are diuretics. They signal your kidneys to expel water. So even though you're drinking, you're becoming more dehydrated. The fluid around your brain decreases, and the tissue actually shrinks away from your skull. That's the cause of that specific pounding headache. As you move into the second week, the decay becomes visible. Looking in the mirror would be a shock. Your face would look grey and tired. Your skin would feel rough, like sandpaper. Think of a grape turning into a raisin. That's what's happening to your cells. You'd start looking 5 years older in just 2 weeks. Your lips would be constantly chapped and cracking because the dehydration is coming from the inside out. Then there's the silent killer, the calories. By replacing water with juice and soda, you're accidentally consuming nearly 1,000 extra calories a day. That's like eating 2 extra cheeseburgers every single day. By day 17, your clothes would feel tight and you'd feel constantly bloated. We also have to talk about digestion. Your intestines need water to keep things moving. Without it, everything slows down. You'd become constipated, sluggish, and toxic because your body isn't eliminating waste properly. The energy spikes from week 1 would be replaced by massive crashes where you can barely keep your eyes open. But the real horror story starts in week 3. This is when the internal damage begins. You'd notice your heart is racing, even while you're just sitting on the couch. That's because your blood is changing. When you're dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, like sludge. Your heart has to work twice as hard to pump it through your body. You'd stand up and get dizzy, your vision blacking out for a few seconds. This is a clear warning sign that your cardiovascular system is struggling. By day 25, you would be genuinely scared. Your mood would tank. You'd become irritable, snapping at everyone for no reason. Your brain fog would be so thick you couldn't focus on a single sentence. But the worst symptom would be the kidney pain. It would start as a dull ache in your lower back that gets sharper and sharper. Your kidneys are your body's filters, and they need water to flush out toxins. You're forcing them to filter concentrated waste without enough clean fluid. You're basically creating the perfect environment for kidney stones. The proof would be in the bathroom. Your urine would be dark amber, your body scream for help. By day 29, you would be physically weak. Your muscles would start cramping unexpectedly, locking up in pain. Finally, imagine it's day 30 and the experiment is over. You walk to your kitchen and pour a glass of cold, filtered water. The sound of it hitting the ice would be the best sound you've ever heard. You take that first sip and it tastes like life. You drink 3 glasses back to back. Within an hour, the headache would start to fade. The fog in your brain would lift. Over the next few days, your energy would stabilize, your skin would regain its color, and that terrifying pain in your back would vanish. The lesson is simple: just because a liquid is wet does not mean it hydrates you. There is no substitute for plain water. If you're listening to this with a soda or coffee in your hand, do yourself a favor. Put it down and go. Drink 1 glass of water. Your body will thank you. Stay hydrated, stay healthy, and subscribe for more on what happens when you push your body to the limit.